Good morning, students. Today we are going to solve few more example problems. In that example 1, see here. In this example we have A set 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? B having 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have two sets. Now what we are going to find? We are going to find number of elements in A union B cross A intersection B cross A symmetrical difference of B. Right? See how I am going to solve this. Solution. We know that number of elements in A cross B. How to find number of elements in A cross B? Just you find number of elements in A and multiply with number of elements in B. So if you have number of elements in A, number of elements in B, then find the product. You will get automatically number of elements in A cross B. Here no need to find A cross B set. Automatically you can get number of elements in A cross B by product of number of elements in A into number of elements in B. So this condition I am using to solve this number of elements in this set. Okay. So here this is one set, this is another set, this is another set. So we have cross product of three sets. So there I am writing n of A union B cross A intersection B cross A symmetrical difference of B. Can I write this is equal to number of elements in A union B into number of elements in A intersection B into number of elements in A symmetrical difference of B. So using this condition, I separated number of elements in A union B and number of elements in A intersection B, number of elements in A symmetrical difference of B. Now here, if you know number of elements in A union B, number of elements in A intersection B, and number of elements in A symmetrical difference of B, so directly you can substitute here and find the product. Automatically you will get the number of elements in this set. Right? Now what I am going to do? Already we have A and B, so I am going to find A union B set, A intersection B set, A symmetrical difference of B. Later I will count the number of elements. Then I will substitute here. Definitely I will get the number of elements in given set. Okay. Okay. See here. I am going to find A union B first. I am going to find A union B, A intersection B, and A symmetrical difference of B. Right. We have A and B. I am finding A union B. What is A union B? Write all elements of A and B, and whenever if you have the common elements, write only once. Okay. What is A union B set here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all. This is A union B. What is A intersection B? We should take in A intersection B set only common elements. So 3 is common element in both sets. So I am taking 3. Observe 4 is common element. 4 is also common element. So we have only 3 common elements. So A intersection B 3, 4. Now I got A union B, A intersection B. Now I will find here number of elements in A union B. How many elements are there in this set? 6 elements. So number of elements 6. Here also I am going to find number of elements in A intersection B. How many elements are there? 2. So number of elements in A intersection B 2. Now I am going to find number of elements in A symmetrical difference of B. We know the definition of A symmetrical difference of B. What is the definition? A symmetrical difference of B is nothing but A minus B union B minus A. Okay. So to find this set, we need A minus B set, B minus A set. Then after find the union. Okay. A minus B is equal to. How to find A minus B? We have A B set, no? Write elements of A alone. Don't write B elements. And when common elements are exist, don't write the common elements. Only you choose the elements from A, which are not common with B. So I am taking 1, 2. Why? Because 3, 4 already exist in B. So 1, 2 is the set A minus B. Next I am finding B minus A. B minus A means take the elements of B alone which are not common with A. So 3, 4 already there in A. So I will write 5, 6. 5, 6 is B minus A. So I got A minus B, B minus A. Now I am finding symmetrical difference of A and B. So union of these two sets. Union of these two sets you will get 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, now see how many elements are there in this A symmetrical difference of B is equal to how many elements? 4 elements. Now I got number of elements in symmetrical difference of A and B and number of elements in A union B, number of elements on A intersection B. Right? Now I am going to solve given question. Here 4, 6, 2. Okay. Remaining part I am writing here. Right. What we are going to find? We are going to find number of elements in A union B cross A intersection B cross A symmetrical difference of B. That equal to what we have A union B into n of A intersection B into n of A symmetrical difference of B. Okay, already we got A union B. How many elements? 6. A intersection B we got 2. Symmetrical difference 4. 6 to the 12, 12 for the 48. 48 is the answer. Okay? Right. Okay, let us do another problem. Another example problem. If next example, if n of A is 10, n of A 10, n of A intersection B, n of A intersection B is 3, then find n of A intersection B whole dash, n of A intersection B whole dash intersection A. Okay, n of A intersection B whole dash intersection B. Here we have number of elements in A and number of elements in A intersection B. Okay, right. So solution. Here I will simplify this expression. We have this expression A intersection B whole dash intersection E. So here I am using De Morgan law. A intersection B whole complement, how we can write? A complement union B complement intersection E. What I used here? De Morgan law. De Morgan law. By De Morgan law. Okay, by De Morgan law. Again I am using distributive law. A dash A I am writing together. A dash intersection A union B dash intersection E. This is by distributive law. Distributive law. Okay, this is by distributive law. A dash A complement intersection A. A complement intersection A is empty. Empty set union B dash intersection A. Empty set union of any other set will be give the another set. That means empty set union of any set will be that any set. Okay. Now here what we got, that is equal to B dash intersection E. B dash intersection E. Okay, this expression is simplified as B dash intersection E. Again, see, let me rough. Okay, keep the question as it is. So I simplified A intersection B whole dash intersection A is equal to what I got? B dash intersection E. I got B dash intersection. See the Venn diagram. I will explain this Venn diagram. This is A set and this is B set. This is A set, B set. B dash means except this B. Except this B, total remaining part. Intersection with B. Total part except with B, total part, this total part, including this A part also. And intersection with A means you will get this part. Okay, can I write this as A minus B? That means from A I am subtracting this intersection B. A minus B means only A elements which are not common with B. So only A element. So in place of this, these two are same. Okay. And A minus B can I write as A minus A intersection B. Yes, from A, if you subtract this A intersection B, that is also equal. So these three are equal. Why I converted like this? Why? Because I have a number of elements in A, number of elements in A intersection B. So this expression I express it as A and A intersection B. Okay. Now Now I am going to find the number of elements. Number of elements in A intersection B whole dash intersection A is equal to number of elements in A minus number of elements in A intersection B. Okay, number of elements in A, how many are there? 10. And in intersection we have 3. 10 minus 3, 7. So answer is 7. Okay, right. So if you understand the Venn diagram, then easily you can convert the expression into what you require. Okay. So Venn diagrams are very important to understand the concept. Okay. Right. Next example. Next example. If P of A denotes power set of A. Power set of A. If P of A denotes power set of A, we know power set. What is power set? Power set is a set of all possible subsets of A, right? If power set of A denotes if P of A denotes the power set of A, then find number of elements in power set of A. See, understand. What we are finding? We are finding number of elements in power set of A. Okay, solution. See, we know that if number of elements in A is equal to X, then number of elements in power set is 2 power X. We know this formula. If you know number of elements in set, we can find the number of elements in its power set 2 power X by using this formula. So now I am going to use this formula. So here what we are going to find? Number of elements in power set of 5. So first I will find this power set, right? So given set is 5. Given set is 5. 5 is nothing but null set. Null set. Number of elements in null set. How many elements are there in null set? 0. So I know number of elements in 5. Now I am going to find number of elements in power set of 5. If power set contains 0 elements, number of elements in power set of 5 will be 2 power 0. That is 1 by using this formula. So I got number of elements in power set of 5 1. Okay. I got number of elements in power set is 1. Right. See here I got number of elements in power set of 5. Number of elements in power set of 5 is 1. Okay. Now again I am finding number of elements in power set of 5. This is set. Assume this as set. P of 5 as a set. Power set of this set. That means if you know number of elements in this set, you can find number of elements on power set of this set. Understand what I am saying? Assume this as a set. If you know number of elements in this set, totally consider as a set. P of 5 consider as a set. If it is a set, if you know number of elements in this set, we can find number of elements in power set of the set. So in this set we know the number of elements. Number of elements in that set is 1. So in this set number of elements 1. I need number of elements in power set of the set. What you will get? 2 power. That is nothing but 2. Now that is place. Now I am going to find number of elements in power set of 5. If you assume this as a set now, P of 5. If you know number of elements in this set, you can find number of elements on power set of this set. This set contains how many elements? 2. This set contains number of elements 2. Then number of elements power set of 2 is 2 square. Right? 2 square equal to 4. So number of elements in this set is 4. Okay. Right. Completed. Okay, now Now one more example. Two sets. Two sets have M and K elements. Two sets have M and K elements. If the total number of subsets, if the total number of subsets of the first set, total number of subsets of the first set is 112, more than 112 more than that of the second set, that of the second set. Find the value of M and K. Find the value of M and K. Okay. Write the question. Two sets, first set having M elements, second set having K elements. The total number of subsets of the first set. First set contain M elements, no? How many subsets exist for that? 2 power n. Number of subsets, power set. Number of elements in power set is nothing but number of subsets. So if first set containing M elements, then it contains how many subsets? 2 power m subsets, right? K elements in second set number of subsets 2 power k. Okay, but what is the given? If the total number of subsets of the first set is 112 more than that of second set, then we have to find the value of M and K, right? Okay, this is the question. Now I am going to 112 more. Okay, I am going to find the solution. Let I am taking the two sets. Let A and B be the two sets. Two sets. I have taken the two sets as A and B. What is given? Given number of elements in A, M. Number of elements in second set, K. Okay. And if you know number of elements in A, M, number of subsets, therefore we can find number of subsets. Number of subsets of A. Number of subsets of A, how to find? 2 power n. Number of elements in power set. Number of subsets means. Next, number of subsets of capital B is what? 2 power k. Why? Because B having k elements. Number of subsets is nothing but number of elements in power set. 2 power k. Now, according to given question. According to given question, what is given? Number of subsets of A is equal to 112 more than the number of subsets of B. So according to given question, I will write number of subsets of A 2 power n is equal to 112 more than the number of subsets of second set. So 2 power k plus 112. Okay. So 2 power m equal to 2 power k plus 112. Right. Now what I am doing here, write on this. Right. 2 power m, I am bringing that 2 power k to left hand side. 2 power k is equal to 112. Okay. Right. 2 power m minus 2 power k equal to 112. Here I am taking 2 power k common. If you take 2 power k common, it will be 2 power m by 2 power k minus 1 is equal to 1 1 2. Okay, this will be 2 power k into 2 power m minus k minus 1 is equal to 1 1 2. Here 1 1 2 I will express as 2 power something. Okay, let me take LCM. 1 1 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 6 are. How we can write this? 1 1 12. How many 2s are there? 5. 2 power 5 into 6. 2 power 5 into 6. Right? Now, sorry here. Okay, 1 1 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12, 2 4, 2 2s are 4. Here I did mistake. Sorry, here I did mistake. 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. 2 1s are 2, 4s are 2 7s are. So 2 power 4, 2 power 4 into 7. I did mistake here in LCM. 2 power 4 into 7. Okay. 2 power k into 2 power m minus k minus 1. Okay. Now comparing on both sides. See, again I am modifying this. This is 2 power 4 and 7 can I write as 2 cube minus 1. 2 cube is 8. 8 minus 1 7. Now observe on both sides. This is 2 power k, 2 power k, 2 power k, 2 power m minus k minus 1. Right? By comparing on both sides, 2 power k, 2 power 4 are equal. 2 power m minus k is equal to 2 power 3. By comparing on both sides, you will get 2 power k equal to 2 power 4. Okay, here you will get k equal to 4. And by comparing these two terms, 2 power m minus k is equal to 2 cube. M minus k equal to 3. I have 4 k value. I am substituting here. 4 is equal to 3. M equal to what? 7. That's all. So I got k equal to 4, m equal to 7. Okay. Right. Finish. Okay, right. Right. Now see some write infinite intervals. We wrote intervals: open interval, closed interval, left open, right closed, right open, left closed. Now infinite, right? Infinite intervals.